Hello Silver friends, this is Joli from QuickSilverHair and today we are talking about 𝐜𝐨𝐮's new leave-in. You guys have been sending me messages and emails asking me my thoughts on the new product and I have been trying it out for you since they launched it. I wanted to give it some time because I only wash my hair a couple of times a week. It's taken me a little time to play with it in various different ways and see how well it performs. I will say if I could have named this product, I would have named it Multitasking Leave-In, and you'll see why in this video. Before I get started, 𝐜𝐶 was kind enough to send me this, so it is marked as sponsored on this video. However, this video is not sponsored and it is my honest review of their new leave-in. I know it's been a minute since they launched it and I know you've been waiting on me for this, so let's get right into it. Let's start with the benefits and the function of this product. It is detangling, it increases manageability, it's lightweight hydration, it's strengthening, it is a primer prep, and it provides UV, heat, and environmental protection. So let's go over the primary differences between these three products because I know I was confused when they launched the product as to what it was actually for. So I would classify all three products as leave-in products. So this is something where you kind of have to decide what you're going to combine, what you're going to use alone, and so forth. But hopefully this little list of differences will help you decide between the three products. The leave-in provides medium-level hydration with a lightweight, non-greasy feel, great for straighter hair types who need moisture, detangling, and volume. If you blow dry or air dry your hair, it's all you need. Found to reduce breakage by up to 76% after a single use. The blowout cream is a lightweight styling cream for blowouts and flat ironing. It is slightly oilier than the leave-in or curly cream, adds body, shine, and bounce for heat styling. Provides up to 49% decrease in hair breakage. The curly cream provides a soft, lightweight hold for wavy or curly hair, conditioning curl cream for hair types that naturally retain their curl. Well suited for air drying and diffusing. Reduces frizz by 77% after 8 hours at 80% relative humidity. Because all three products were so similar, I took a really close look at the ingredients list, and what I found was that they vary just slightly enough to create different uses. So all of the products contain similar ingredients. The differences are that the leave-in contains no polymers for hold, while the blowout cream and the curly cream both have polymers to help with hold. And the curly cream contains shea butter acetyl esters. One of the reasons I was intrigued by this product and wanted to try it is that in repeated grooming studies on bleached hair, it was found to reduce breakage by up to 76% after a single use. And while I was recuperating from my shoulder surgery, I ended up with a slight problem. Because I was limited in my abilities to deal with my hair, at night, one of the things I was doing was putting my hair up in a pineapple. I don't normally do that because I have such long hair. That's a lot of weight sitting right here for me to be laying back on and it moving. But you know, circumstances are what they were and I had to do what I had to do. I ended up with a lot of breakage and I want to see if over time this product will help to mitigate the breakage that was happening and allow what did happen to grow back out without breaking further because I weakened this section of my hair. So that remains to be seen because that will take time, but I'm really hoping that it will help with that, and I have been trying to figure out how I'm going to use it all the time to make sure that I strengthen that hair that has gotten so weak. But that's something you can think about with a product like this. If it's multitasking, you may not need it all over your hair. You may not need it for your everyday routine in the way that you think. Like if you think you need it for a leave-in and it's shampoo, condition, leave-in, and that's not how you want to use the product, or you have something else that you like better. Like for me, I have a curly leave-in that I like a whole lot better for my curly hair, but I would still want to use this to see if I can help solve this problem. Before I go on any further, let's move on. So let's talk about how I've used it, because like I said, I've been using it for several weeks and I've used it all over my routine in multiple different ways. So first off, I put it in place of my normal leave-in, which is Bounce Curls Moisture Balance leave-in. That's what I normally use between my conditioner and my gel for my curly styling. I did put it in that place and found that it wasn't quite right for me because it's probably not enough hydration since it's a lightweight hydration product. I did find that when I deep conditioned my hair and used it after deep conditioning, I liked that because after deep conditioner, I really don't need a whole lot of leave-in, so that made sense. A lightweight leave-in would be appropriate after deep conditioning. I have also used it in this area that is breaking. I have continued to just kind of play with putting that on in between wash days. And at night, when I put my hair up for sleep, I am braiding it now so I don't have it up on top of my head anymore. I applied it for UV protection on several occasions because I needed to go outside. I just put a little bit in my hands and smoothed it over the top of my hair because I was going to be out in the sun. And I've used it for sleek styling like I used the 𝐜𝐨𝐿 calming cream. So what I would do for like pulling my hair back in a ponytail or a French braid or a bun was smooth it through here across, the top of my head so that I reduced frizz and smoothed the hair down so I didn't have all those pieces standing up, and it worked well for that. As I was using the product, I got to thinking about that it felt like, because its primary function is detangling, that it would be good for straight hair. So I thought, what if I styled my hair with it as if I had straight hair? What would happen? And I have found that it does perform the best this way. So I do this thing called Know Nothing Day, and this is where I am not going to wear my hair curly. I may be prepping it to straighten it, or I just don't care and I don't want to deal with going through the full process of curly styling, plopping, diffusing, etc. So what I was doing was I would wash and condition my hair, and then I would section it into 2 sections and apply the Scene leave-in, 2 pumps to each section plus 2 pumps to the back. This hair back here is very curly, so I needed a little extra leave-in back in there to make sure that it didn't get frizzy. Then I applied my gel just to keep my hair from getting staticky and to give it a little bit of protection from the environment. I then wrapped it kind of in a twist and put a towel over that, did my normal get ready things, let the towel down, combed it through, kind of went through with a towel going down the lengths of my hair and squeezing out the excess amount of water. And I smoothed my hair out after it was fully dry with the magic serum from Scene. And I found that while my hair wasn't straight, it was totally fine. It looked really pretty. It was smooth. It was not frizzy. And I could go about my day just like that and not worry about it. On Know Nothing days, it's often that I probably am going to end up with my hair put up as soon as it's dry. So it really doesn't matter what the dried look ends up being. But Know Nothing days also allow me to extend my wash days. I can go 3 days without washing my hair. And there's sometimes, when I'm planning for things, when I'm planning for a long, busy week, that's really helpful. So today I did a Know Nothing day. However, I did straighten it with the flat iron because for some reason it got really frizzy today, and I think it's because I let it stay in the towel way too long, and that it was a little bit drier when I pulled it out of the towel. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I ran the straightener through my hair a couple of times and these are the results. So it's really good for straight hair. When I think of a detangling product, I often think it is actually meant for straight hair because people with straight hair tend to get more tangles in their hair than people with curly hair. I know that sounds crazy, and I know there's some of you out there that are like, no, my hair gets super tangled. And that may be true even if you have curly hair. But for those of us with my hair type, where it is on the wavy side of curly, often our hair doesn't get tangled unless we get fairy knots, and that's a whole another type of tangle. But I don't use any products for detangling where you would use a detangler. So when I shampoo and condition, when I rinse my conditioner out, after I've rinsed my conditioner out, I comb through my hair with my comb. Then I apply my curly leave-in and comb it through. So when I'm detangling, it's actually a process of pulling all the shed hair out. So I'm going through with my fingers and I'm just pulling all the shed hair because that tends to be what's stuck in my hair with it being curly and me not brushing it between wash days. So as a detangler, I think it's really good for straight hair. Overall, I think this product is really great. It's multitasking, like I said, and it is perfect for silver hair because it provides UV, heat, and environmental protection. It's very versatile, like I've said. It doesn't feel greasy or producty. My hair feels really smooth and really nice. I do find that it is not quite enough hydration for my silver curly hair. So as a primer, this might be a good product to use for detangling and then use your curl cream or your styling cream over it. You can also combine it with the magic serum to add extra hydration. So overall, I think this is a great product and that it's perfect for silver hair because it has UV, heat, and environmental protection, and it's something you can use at any place in your routine. It's versatile and it doesn't feel greasy or producty on your hair. It leaves your hair soft and shiny and frizz-free, and that's something we all can appreciate. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope I've answered all your questions about the new leave-in from 𝐒𝐶. As always, I've linked everything in the description box below, and while you're down there, you can sign up for my email newsletter. This is a great way to make sure that you get all of my new content and you hear from me on a weekly basis. If you have questions or comments about this product, please leave them in the description box below. I always enjoy our conversations on my videos. While you're down there, if you found this helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out tremendously. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so now because I would love to see you next time. Until then, shine on.